Hey guys, what's up? So I haven't posted in a while. I don't know when this is gonna come out, but this is my first video in about 2-3 weeks, I think. So yeah, this is about what if Dooku figured out that he was not the Gold Apprentice for Palpatine. So without further ado, let our story begin. Our story takes place after season 6 of the Clone Wars, but still a few months before Revenge of the Sith, and just before the start of the Outer Rim sieges. We see Count Dooku walking a casino. In a far-off world, he hears a familiar growl. It's Darth Maul. Dooku, he growls. The two look at one another, Maul looking up at the tall Dooku. Maul reaches for his saber. Dooku says, I haven't come here for a fight. I need your help. Why would I help you? Maul says. I'm going to make the biggest power grab the galaxy has ever seen. Sidious controls everything. But I control the greatest army the galaxy has ever known. But I'm old. Too old to fight in the front lines. That's where I need you. We will not be master and apprentice, but equal. So are you in? And I know he wronged you in the past, and I apologize for that. Now is your chance for revenge upon him, and anyone you seek revenge upon. You can have all the money and power in the world. You just have to shake my hand. Paul looks at his hand, shakes it. Good to be in business with you. I'll have your own castle ready for you. But I have a message to send. Dooku has been fed up with the way Palpatine is treated, as upon he realized Anakin was his goal and his final apprentice, and not him. He was also angered by Palpatine force choking earlier in the Clone Wars. We see Dooku's ship land at a Republic base where a battle is taking place. The Republic is winning this one. The droids are outnumbered. He steps out of his ship and he ignites his lightsaber. With his elegant blade, he jumps into action. 15 troopers rush him. He used Force Lightning, killing them instantly. Then 20 more shoot at him. So he lifts them up and throws them with the Force towards the base. He sees a Jedi Master and Padawan and prepares for battle. The Padawan and Master advance on him. While the clones continue to fight the droids, Dooku with his elegant Makashi dances around their attacks with ease. The Master is a challenge Dooku hasn't had in some time. A Nautiloid with a yellow lightsaber and a human Padawan with a blue blade. Dooku pushed the Padawan aside and takes the Master 1v1. Raising their blades, they clash. The Nautiloid used Form 6, while Dooku used the elegant Form 2. The Master was aggressive, fast, and acrobatic. Dooku deflected every single attack by him. Dooku force chokes him. He prepares to finish him. When he was kicked by the Padawan, he then shot Force Lightning at the Padawan. The young teenager was hurt. Then he continued to fight the Master. The Master saw Dooku was growing tired. He used all of his remaining energy to try to finish the fight. Going for a double-handed attack, he sidestepped and plunged his blade into the stomach of the Master, and then he pulled it out. Dooku breathed hard. He was tired. No! The Padawan screamed as he force-pushed him away from putting his blade into a downward stabbing motion in midair. Dooku force chokes him, pulls him towards his blade, and finishes him. He then signals for the droids to leave with the remaining 30 clones alive. The droid attacks from every planet would suddenly all stop. The Republic knew something big would happen. This was a message to Palpatine. Dooku was done playing his games. The Republic was intended to win this battle, but Dooku had other plans in mind. Palpatine was growing frustrated. He tried to hologram Dooku, but to no avail. Then he went on a hunt to finish Dooku, but Dooku was far in the Outer Rim, far out of Palpatine's reach. For months, no droid attacks. No droids seen. The Separatists had built their army of assassin, super battle droids, and droidicas. They're almost ready for the final battle. Maul has been learning the secrets of the Force by Dooku, and has increased his power by a lot since they've joined forces. We are on Kamino. A storm moved overhead with hard rain and lightning. You see the flagship of General Grievous. It is followed by multiple separatist dreadnoughts. The Republic was anticipating an attack like this. Soon many Republic assault ships were there, and the battle had begun. Grievous and Maul led the attack on the ground, and Dooku watched from above. The Republic was losing. The clones were not prepared for this battle. Until Anakin and Obi-Wan landed on the city. Shaak Ti was with them as well. Maul confronted Kenobi, while Shaak Ti started an evacuation as soon as they could, as they would most likely lose. Anakin led the clones' defense against the Separatists. Dooku called for Maul, so Maul ended his duel with Obi-Wan. Obi-Wan evacuated the Republic ship. With many clones, Dooku and Maul stood on Dooku's ship together. Using the dark side of the Force, they crushed the stilts of the city. The city started sinking. In the water, many clones were still in the city trying to leave, but caught in battle with the droids. Dooku and Maul, using the full power of the dark side of the Force, used Force lightning on the sinking Dooku, Grievous, and Maul this time, they weren't holding anything back. The whole Separatist army was needed for this battle. The Republic was once again preparing for this, and so was Palpatine. He knew what he had to do. It's the time of revenge of the Sith. We are on Coruscant. It's a peaceful morning when dozens of Separatist dreadnoughts appear in the sky. Many go for the Senate's capital. Grievous's flagship goes for the office of the Supreme Chancellor, destroying it, shooting at it until it was a pile of smoldering ash. But Dooku knew that Darth Sidious was still alive. He sensed him in the Force. His presence was still there. He was still alive. The droids begin a ground attack to the Jedi Temple, led by Dooku, Maul, and Grievous. Dooku was confronted by Mace Windu, and Kenobi is confronted by Grievous, and Maul and Anakin finally face off. The Dark Lord of the Sith moved quietly through the grounds of Coruscant, hiding in the shadows, dashing over rubble. He was a shadow. He was looking for Dooku. He wanted to finish it all. He made sure not to be seen by any droids or clones. Amethyst and Crimson blades danced in a battle. Mace and Dooku fought over the fate of the galaxy. Dooku danced around Mace. Mace was too fast. Dooku had trouble keeping him at bay, defending his attacks from his aggressive Vapad form. He was overwhelming Dooku. Maul and Anakin traded blows. Anakin used strong and heavy but quick strikes, while Maul used more acrobatic, along with strength and his incredible speed and elegance. Anakin had never fought an opponent quite like Maul. Never had he known such hatred and aggression, but he thought if Obi-Wan could beat him, so could I. Maul's double-bladed lightsaber was somewhat new to Anakin. He had seen one like it before, but he had never fought against someone who used one. Maul spun his blade faster than Anakin could keep track. Then he lunged at Anakin. Anakin went on the defensive. He wasn't a defensive fighter, but with Obi-Wan as his teacher, he learned a thing or two and blocked Maul's attacks. Maul knew the basics of every form and had mastered Form 6 and 7, and now Form 2 as well. Anakin was a master of Form 5, only rivaled by Plo Koon, but he learned from the best fighters in the galaxy. And Anakin was the chosen one with unrivaled Force potential. He Force choked Maul, who sent a wave of Force energy knocking him down. The two then had a Force battle. Maul just barely wins. Anakin flies back. Maul is on one knee and recovers. Anakin regains his ground. Maul tried kicking Anakin, but Anakin caught it with his mechanical hand. Maul shot Force lightning at him, incapacitating him. Maul was about to finish Anakin, raising his blade and bringing it down with all of his hatred, but he was stopped by the blue blade of Obi-Wan Kenobi, now briefly taking on Maul and Grievous at the same time. He then used the Force to pick up General Grievous and throw him into some rubble 40 feet away. He and Maul fought one-on-one. This was the end. Maul wouldn't stop this ferocious attack, but Obi-Wan blocked every single move by Maul. His defense was truly impenetrable. He was the master of Sorcerer after all. Maul force pushed him. Obi-Wan stuck his saber into the ground and held on. They continued the fight. This time, Maul wasn't making any mistakes. "I've waited a long time for this. Ready to die?" Maul asked. Obi-Wan got in his fighting sense. It's time for this to end, once and for all. The battle continues. Maul on offense and Obi-Wan still on defense. Mace and Dooku keep fighting. Dooku is kicked by Mace. It is moved back a few feet. He is about to go on the attack, but he suddenly feels a grasp on his throat. He reached for it. Then he is picked up in the air and blasted with force lightning 30 feet. Darth Sidious ignited his blade and brings it down towards Dooku, but is blocked by Master Yoda. The two fight one-on-one. Obi-Wan continues to take on Maul with the help of Anakin now, and Mace Windu takes on Grievous one-on-one. Yoda and Palpatine fight in a ferocious battle. To the clones nearby, they look like blurs of red and green. Palpatine grabbed a small ship out of the air and throws it at Yoda. Yoda was getting up when Palpatine shot Torrens, force lightning at him. Yoda was injured and old and tired. He couldn't hold on for much longer. Force lightning crawled up his back, and Yoda collapsed. His robes were burning, and it all suddenly stopped. When Yoda looked up to see a red blade piercing through Palpatine's chest. It was Dooku. He reached out his hand to help Yoda up. Yoda grabbed his hand, and Dooku pulled him up. "I'm sorry, Master. You saved me. I should call off my army." Yoda nodded to him. Mace had killed Grievous, and Maul had been captured. Dooku moved back to Citadel. Because of his redemption, he was allowed to stay on there, and was supposed to stay there in somewhat of an exile. The droid army was shut down. Soon after, Maul was put in the Jedi prison for his unwillingness to forget his oath of revenge. He stayed in a cell, plotting his next move of revenge upon the galaxy. So what'd you guys think about this fanfiction, This has been one of my favorite characters, Dooku. I hope you guys enjoyed. And, it took a while. And please like and subscribe. And, see you guys. Also, I was sick for a little bit of this. So if the audio sounds messed up, that's why. I tried making, this quick enough so you wouldn't have to wait so long for a new video. I'll make some more soon. I'll probably make an update, and I'm gonna be making a video probably sometime next week, maybe tomorrow. And yeah, hope you enjoy. See ya.